Just after midnight, the skyline of Tehran was completely silent. The streets were quiet, the city asleep, and everything seemed normal. Then suddenly, the air raid sirens began to scream across the capital. Within seconds, a bright flash lit up the sky. Moments later, powerful explosions echoed through the night. This wasn't just another airstrike in the Middle East. It was a calculated message. According to multiple reports, forces from United States and Israel launched coordinated strikes targeting key military infrastructure inside Iran. The targets were not random locations. Intelligence sources suggest the strikes focused on ballistic missile storage facilities, drone production sites, and command centers responsible for coordinating Iran's regional military operations. For years, tensions between these countries have been building beneath the surface, but this moment signaled something different, something far more direct. The opening wave reportedly involved stealth aircraft and long-range cruise missiles launched from multiple directions. Military analysts say the primary objective of this first strike was simple but crucial: disable Iran's air defense systems. Radar installations and surface-to-air missile batteries are the backbone of any country's defense against air attacks. As long as those systems remain active, penetrating deep into a country's territory is extremely dangerous for attacking aircraft. By targeting those defenses first, the attackers were attempting to open a corridor for deeper and more sustained operations. Within hours of the first explosions in Tehran, Iran responded. Ballistic missiles and armed drones were launched toward military positions linked to the United States across the Persian Gulf region. What had once been a shadow conflict fought through proxies suddenly began to look like a direct confrontation between two major military powers. The situation quickly escalated. As the strikes continued, the focus of the attacks shifted even deeper into Iran's military infrastructure. Reports indicated that missile manufacturing facilities, military fuel depots, and logistical supply centers were among the targets. These sites play a critical role in maintaining Iran's ability to produce and deploy long-range missiles and drones. Destroying them could significantly weaken Iran's strategic capabilities. But the location of these strikes also carries enormous symbolic weight. Tehran is not just the capital of Iran. It is the center of political power, military command, and intelligence coordination. Decisions that shape Iran's entire defense strategy are made here. Targeting infrastructure connected to Tehran sends a clear strategic signal. The goal may not only be retaliation, but pressure. And that pressure extends far beyond Iran itself. The Persian Gulf region sits at the heart of the global energy system. A large portion of the world's oil supply moves through shipping routes nearby. If this conflict spreads further, those routes could become vulnerable. Even the threat of disruption is enough to shake global markets and trigger spikes in oil prices. This is why governments around the world are watching every development carefully, because the stakes are no longer limited to one region. They affect global security, global energy supplies, and the balance of power in the Middle East. For now, the strikes continue and the responses continue. Each new attack raises the same question that military analysts and world leaders are asking right now. Is this a temporary escalation or the beginning of a much larger war?